Welcome, everybody. Today is Friday, January 16th, and this is a balanced flow class. We're going to start today in a supported bridge. So if you want to take a block, and that block can go on its lowest height, placing it right under your hips in a bridge shape. So lifting your hips, sliding the block under. You want to feel that the block is right under the sacrum. It should feel really stable and supported. Both shoulders evenly on the ground. The belly get very soft. So you can feel the inhale expanding the belly in a spherical shape. Mind quieting down as you become more aware of the felt sensory experience of arriving on your mat and being in this pose. You can slide your right leg to straight onto the floor option to reach the arms overhead, holding on to opposite elbows. And bend your right knee. Foot is flat, switching sides, left leg straightens. And your leg, remove your block. Arms stretch out wide and gently go side to side. And you can bring both knees into your chest. Rock the knees up and down, stretching out your back. Flex and point your feet, making some big circles. Roll over to your side. We'll meet in a child's pose. Have your arms under your forehead. You slowly roll up, and we're going to go into a half hero's pose next. So you can slide your hips over to the right, split the legs apart. You're going to have the left foot pointing straight back, like this. Walk your hands back. Slightly tuck the tailbone upwards. Some of you may be able to place the elbows on the ground. Sitting up tall, and simply switch your legs. You can sit upright. Then flip over to a hands and knees position. And we'll stretch the wrists, turning the right fingers towards the right knee, gently leaning back. Stretching the forearm, switching hands. Hands facing forward. Curl the toes under. Just do a quick toe stretch, opening up the bottoms of the feet. Continue walking your hands back to your knees and flip over the feet into a kneeling crouch. Slightly rounding the upper back, tucking the chin. Flip over the legs. Standing forward fold. Option to hold on to opposite elbows. Slowly rise up. Lots of abdominal support. Once you're in a standing position, you can roll the shoulders forward and backwards. Okay, so from standing, I'll turn to the side so you can see. This week we're working with the anterior shift, which is a postural habit which looks like this. When you have your hips pushed forward, so they're in front of the ankles. A lot of people stand like this. It compresses the lower back. It's not good for the sciatic region or for the core. So one trick for getting out of that, and you've heard me say a lot, take your thigh bones back, sitting bones back, widen your sitting bones. But if you drop your head and peek down over your toes, your thigh bones will move back. So that is one way to reposition them. And then you want to try to sit up tall without letting your hips push forward again. So there's going to be a sense of upward tone in the legs and the core. So we're going to go through a few rounds of sun salutation C, and we'll include that little trick to make sure that, especially as we get more into back bends, there's proper extension and not just slouching. So we'll bring the hands together and begin. Inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Big step back with your left leg. Lower the left knee. So you're in a knee down lunge. Now look down at your left knee and you'll feel how your hips go back a little bit. And just keep that position, then rise up. So this is going to feel very different from just dumping the hips forward. There's a little more containment. Deep upward tone in the abdomen, and then bend your elbows like a cactus and feel the bottom tips of your shoulder blades lifting the chest, broadening the collarbones. Lift your arms again, lower your hands, and we'll step back to downward dog. Couple breaths. Yeah, I'll go forward to plank. And plank is a really good time to do this because most people have their hips sticking down. So look at your hips from underneath. Feel how that lifts your thigh bones and then straighten out your neck and your head. So from there, you go through a vinyasa. If you want to drop your knees, you can. The alignment stays the same. Cobra, returning to downward dog. Stepping to the top of the mat, arms lifting and joining the hands together. Side two, inhale. You can always do that little trick. So you line up your thigh bones, fold forward. This time the right leg will go back. Position your thigh bones, tone your abs, and rise up. Couple breaths. On the exhale, adding in a cactus position. You feel like the elbows are wrapping forward, not moving forward, but wrapping forward. Inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, downward dog. In plank pose, you'll position the thigh bones, going through your vinyasa. Returning to downward dog. And getting to the front of the mat. The arms lift, hands join together. So we'll do that a few more rounds, a little bit faster. And every time you fold forward, you have the option to clasp your fingers behind your back, adding in a shoulder stretch. Here we go. Lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, optional shoulder stretch. Lower your hands, left leg goes back, arms go up. When you exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Vinyasa. Downward dog. Step to the front, arms lift, hands join together. Again, inhale, clasp your fingers or bring them to the ground. The right leg will step back, knee down lunge. Cactus the arms, arms lift, downward dog. Vinyasa, step to the front, arms up, hands together. Keep going. Again, we'll be leading with the left leg. We're going to add in a twist this time. Left leg goes back, knee down lunge. Cactus the arms, lift the arms, and now you can add a prayer twist. We'll hold here for a couple breaths. Use your exhale to help you rotate. If you're wanting more challenge, you can lift your back knee. And you can untwist, step it back. Optional vinyasa. You always have cat-cow as an option. Step to the front, arms lift, hands together. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, optional clasp your hands. Lower the arms, the right leg goes back. Knee down lunge. Cactus the arms. Arms up. Prayer twist. Use your exhale. Option to lift your back knee. Untwist. Downward dog. Optional vinyasa. And step to the front. Arms up. And hands joined together. Breathing in through the nose. And open your mouth and exhale. Okay, so balance today is standing figure four. You can do this near a wall if you need to. You're going to cross the left ankle over the thigh. Send your hips back and try to balance. If you are interested in playing with a bind, you can try to wrap your arms around the leg or even try to stand up tall and lift your leg. Make sure that that supporting thigh bone stays back. So it's really going to want to push forward. Okay, let's try the other side. Remember, the sides are different, especially in these externally rotated poses. Don't try to push your knee down. Just let it go where it starts and focus on the inner spiral. Okay, untwist. Shake out your arms. Okay, time for seated poses. We'll go right into cow face pose today. So you might want to block nearby. And you cross your right knee behind your left knee. So you swivel the feet apart. You can place a block between your feet and sitting down. So one knee is stacked on top of the other. Resting your hands comfortably on top of your knees. Closing the eyes. Awareness dropping low into the hips near the ground. Couple more breaths on this side. If you'd like to add the arm variation, it'll be the right arm on top, reaching down your back. Left arm internally rotating underneath and try to hold onto your hands or a strap. Eventually, you could be folding forward. That can't really happen if you're on a block. It's too high. If you're on the ground, you could fold forward. If you can't reach your hands, you can use a strap or just hold onto your shirt. Okay, gently unwind the arms. And we'll switch to the other side. So if you want to do your swivel switch, you can. We're going to get the right leg on top, left leg on bottom. Optional arm position. The right arm will be below this time, left arm above. And if you're sitting with your hips on the ground, you can try to fold forward. Makes the ears of the cow face pose. You can uncross, remove your block, and straighten your legs forward. For a seated forward bend, you can bend your knees if you need more slack. Fold in half. Okay, you can rise up. Please take your time. Let's put the legs up the wall. You're resting your hands comfortably, closing your eyes. Mind getting quiet as you tune into the direct experience of each moment unfolding without your involvement. The moments will unfold anyways. And as always, you're welcome to stay for as long as you like. Otherwise, you can slide your feet down. Gradually rolling over to your side, coming to a seated position, your hands together, and you can bow your head down. Thank you for your practice. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.